Thank goodness it's Friday, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to TBM Sports. Let's get into it. Let's talk MLB best bets. We'll get into the May 2nd action. Exciting weekend around the sports betting world. We'll talk kind of what's going on. Just briefly mention the Derby. We got the Oaks tonight. Maybe I'll pass along my slip that I will be putting in for that Oaks Derby double over on the Discord. So make sure you guys are all tuned in for that. Also, great NHL action and NBA action to kind of close some of these series out as we avoided some Game 7s and looking forward to the second round of a lot of playoff action across the board. So let's get into the best bets today. Yesterday, a rough day on the card for me if it wasn't for Alex Bregman, and it's okay. We're going to have those kind of days. Appreciate you guys, though, for tuning in. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and join us here on the channel. Full disclosure, we're going to touch upon a couple games briefly, and I'm going to go on about some of the games that I am attacking on this Friday card. Kind of some good spots, in my personal opinion. So let's get into the action. Like I said, if you guys aren't subscribed, make sure you all do so. And the first game that we are going to get into is Washington and Cincinnati. Kind of a wacky St. Louis-Cincinnati series that we had midweek. The Cardinals, they went 6-0 and 9-1 against the Reds on the road, sweeping a twin bill, and then we played them again, faded the Reds, and then we got a 9-1 victory for the Reds. So it seemingly looks like the Reds are either winning by more than 5 or losing by more than 5, and it's a very hard team to handicap. But at home, I do believe that they are a better team, and that's kind of where it leads me into Hunter Green on the bump, going against Mitchell Parker, and this will be a great pitching matchup. Total set at 8.5. Me personally, this is kind of a play where I would like to piggyback off of what Washington's been doing. If the run line here plus 1.5 was a little bit lower, I would get involved. But right here, it's almost a half unit sprinkle for me on Washington. But it's going to be a no play because I really don't want to fade Hunter Green. Coincidentally, this was the first game on the board like we did, and we faded Paul Skeens yesterday at plus 145 as well. So very similar spot here as we do get the first game we're talking about, where I do want to take that road dog against the reputable, notable pitcher there for the home team. So it'd be Washington play or nothing. I do kind of have a contrarian play where I would dabble into the a higher scoring affair, but Hunter Green's been fantastic as of recent, so no play for me. Now we do get a very good game, Padres back in action, and this one will be on Apple TV Plus, and this is not an advertisement by any stretch of the imagination, but if you have a chance to watch some baseball on Apple TV Plus, it's kind of interesting how they do it in 4K, different camera angles. Really do enjoy that, and the Friday night baseball is something I do look forward to on that platform. San Diego and Pittsburgh, though, I roll with the Padres, and it's not something we're going to bet them every day, but going against Mitch Keller, these pitchers are coincidentally, I think, all of the same, and Dylan Cease does have that former Cy Young ability, in terms of just having that kind of a season, but I do think that the Padres bats are going to be overwhelming for Pittsburgh. It's just one of those spots. But San Diego on the road, nighttime game where it might be a little bit wet. Who knows? But stay hot there within San Diego. They've been really kind of coming on strong after dropping a few games. And I think with all the pitching matchups, I personally would just rather have the San Diego bats, whether they be on the road or at home. Minus 150, though, is a very, very steep number, though, for a road favorite. So it's Padres or nothing, but I just don't want to get behind that big number. Okay. Next game that we are going to get into, this will be an official play, Diamondbacks and Phillies, and this is where we're going to look into the kind of an interesting way to bet this game, and we are going to attack it from Philadelphia to not bat in the 9th inning. One of my favorite ways to attack baseball on DraftKings, avoiding that minus 150 price tag on the money line. I do favor the over as well. If you do want to get involved, 9 is a very steep ticket, though, within Kelly and Luzardo going. But I look for Luzardo to go 4-0 on the season, sub-2 ERA. Philly coming off of a horrible, horrible loss to the Nationals yesterday. I look for them to bounce back at home. Way better team at home. And the Arizona Diamondbacks have to go on a road after having a very, very tough series against the Mets, even though they did come out with a victory yesterday. I still like the Phillies at home in this spot. So we're going to take Philly to not bat in the ninth and ride the backs of Luzardo and that Phillies lineup. So that's a very good value play, in my opinion, minus 105. It's something I'd like to take more so with home teams, and that's going to be my best bet in that contest. Okay, Kansas City Orioles, staying away from this one. I do lean over. I just don't trust either one of these lineups personally. Okay, Tampa Bay and the Yankees, something very jumped out at me on this game, and that's going to be behind the likes of Ryan Pepiot when we talk about kind of what he's been able to do. Quality start against the New York Yankees, 6 innings. He gave up 6 hits, but 3 runs, and the interesting thing was sub 100 pitches, 1.5 whip with 7 Ks. Okay, so fanning some pinstripes, and Pepiot going against Max Fried, who, if you don't have a futures ticket on Max Fried, check out that market while you still can. 1.19 ERA. Just has to stay healthy and stave off some competition. But I do like the Yankees at home to get this job done. I just think they're a better bat, and that's kind of where we would ride Max Fried. But it's the same kind of narrative. Minus 200, just very, very expensive to lay, even though they're at home. I still don't want to get involved in that divisional showdown. Okay, Guardians, Blue Jays. This is kind of where you look at Chris Bassett, and you look at the Guardians able to win some tough battles at home, battling some rain delays. It's been a long week for the Guards, and now going up to the Rogers Center, I believe, if that's where they play. I'm not sure, or that might be hockey, but they will be playing the Blue Jays. And I think this is one where you have to almost go with the Blue Jays in a travel spot. I would lean Toronto, but no official play. I think that's kind of where the smart money is as well. So this would be a play on Toronto and the home team going against Cleveland. But Cleveland has been reeling, 18-13 on the season. They've been on a little bit of a streak, and it's hard to bet against a team on a winning streak. And Cleveland is that team, as we've seen them cap off, crazy 15-plus runs from time to time in the MLB. Okay, next one, Twins, Red Sox. Not going to get involved with that one. Just full disclosure, it's a great pitching duel in Red Sox at home. Potentially leading Red Sox, but that's something where you're looking to plus 102. And it's a coin flip game. I think they're riding the pitcher between the Twins, but I'm not going to get involved in this contest. Athletics, Marlins, thought about the over 9. Other than that, no play. I don't trust the Marlins to score runs, but I do like the over quite a bit within Athletics and Miami. No official play for me, but would lean over 9 at minus 105. Okay, the next game, we're going to save kind of the big bets to last. Just full disclosure, I don't have a play in the White Sox, Mariners, Cubs, Mets, Cardinals games. No plays for me in those spots, but I do want to talk about the 3 games that I will have kind of a little bit of more of an extensive analysis, and that's going to be the Tigers, Angels. We'll start off with that one. Okay, and within this Tigers, Angels game, the Angels strike out a lot. We're just going to start off with that. Skewball has been pitching exceedingly well. His earned runs are super cheap. What I mean by that is it's basically like 1 or none a game. His over-under prop on that, I believe, is like minus 130. I don't want to get involved under 1.5 earned runs, but I do think that this is something where this is a great spot for the Tigers. Okay, I think their bats are way better than the Angels. I don't think that the Angels are going to be able to do quite a bit of anything. I think that Soriano is going to get, they're going to get to him, and I think they're going to get to him early. So I thought about Tigers first 5, but we're going to back Skewball here, okay? And this is going to be one kind of just reversion to the mean, if you will, where Skewball is 3-2 on the season. With the way the Tigers are hitting the baseball, I just don't look at this as a way to. I don't think Skewball is going to go 3-3 on the year, and I don't think he's going to get another no decision. So in this spot, I decided to take Detroit and take Skewball in a player prop to record a win at even money plus 100. That's how I'm going to approach the Tigers-Angels game. That is my best bet. Okay, and then to get into the final plays of the day, we're going to stack them up, okay? And we're going to stack on the Dodgers-Braves. We have a couple plays in that, but first I want to talk about the Giants and Rockies. Giants minus 260 moneyline favorites. that's just kind of crazy against the Colorado Rockies. But the Rockies on the season, guys, let's just get rid of it. Get it out of the way. Rockies 6-25, and they won a baseball game. So they won a baseball game. Can they win 2 in a row? Can they make a winning streak? I don't think so. Okay, so that's kind of where we look into San Francisco. We're going to be playing them on a money line parlay. San Francisco with the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right. Plus 114 there is the price on that 2-leg money line parlay. Also, we're going to stack a San Francisco same game parlay. San Francisco to not bat in the 9th. We're going to take Colorado over a half run. San Francisco 4+ runs. That will pay a price of plus 100. Okay, so at worst, we need a San Francisco plus or San Francisco 4-1 victory, and we do cash that ticket. Robbie Ray's been fantastic. Going against Santazella, I just don't see it happening for the Rockies. So San Francisco bounce back. Let's get this one going and cash that ticket. Okay. And then the last game that we will attack, it's going to be Dodgers-Braves. All right, I'm going to pull this up on your screen. This is another game where I want to attack it, not just because of the good price, but we also because we get the minus 170 Dodgers, which I do like a lot, quite a bit. But the Dodgers have not cashed a lot of road run lines, but minus 1.5 will be my best bet that I will be laying with the Dodgers. Okay. And that's kind of be where it leads into kind of that parlay where I do want to kind of hedge a little bit and maybe double dip, but within that Dodgers San Fran money line parlay. Okay. But the last bets that we are going to do in this, okay, Teoscar Hernandez, stay hot, kid. We're going to take him over 1.5 total bases. He's had 4+ in 5 of his last 5 games. He's been shredding the baseball. And if you want to get involved with the hits, runs, RBI market, I mean, just check out that for data for his last 5. 6, 3, 4, 10, and 5, respectively. I think Ohtani's really found his stride, too. I think they're getting healthy. They're getting back. And let's not forget the fact that Yamamoto's on the bump going against a pitcher with a 5 ERA. And the ball does fly out of Atlanta. So give me the Dodgers. Okay, let's stack them up. So that's kind of where we're at. And to recap all of this, I know it's been kind of a longer video. We'll get into kind of a little quick recap for you guys. And if you are not subscribed, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and join us on the channel. But we are going to run the board here with my best bets for this evening. We're going to go Skubal to record a win, plus 100. Philadelphia to not bat in the 9th, minus 105. Teoscar Hernandez, total bases, we're going over 1.5 at plus 110. We're going to go Dodgers on the run line, minus 105. Dodgers, San Francisco money line parlay, plus 114. And then a little San Francisco same game parlay within San Francisco to not bat in the 9th. Colorado gets 1 run or more, and then San Francisco 4 runs or more to round out my Friday card. So appreciate you guys. Let's have some fun. Stay tuned for Discord posts. I will kind of break down my rundown of the Kentucky Derby and the Oaks. Put a post on there. I'm not going to do a full video, but if you do want to know what I'm on, you want to know my slips, make sure you guys all follow on Discord. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. Good luck with your bets, and we'll see you guys all tomorrow. Cheers.